Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review, episode 142. This is I'm viewing the 143rd episode of the series, The Criminal Targeting Kokuri. Yep, the plot thread, the couple plot threads from the last couple episodes are wrapped up in this one, because in episode 1, Kokuri was attacked, and number 2, basically was revealed that a wooden tag was stolen. Those two plot points are wrapped up in this very episode. This arc is probably going on for a while. I thought maybe that this episode might wrap up this arc. Nope, it doesn't. It actually continues for a little while. So the whole episode, basically, Boruto meets King Kokuri to figure out which one of the three guys in their cell is responsible for attacking him, attacking Kokuri, and of course stealing the wooden tag. Is it the big bulky guy? Is it the guy who basically who wears his uniform basically half down, or is it the red hair guy, Ari? Yeah. And so basically Boruto just searches their belongings. Okay. Yeah, and it's kind of that it's actually, they think it's this guy Karma. When they find the wooden tag, and maybe he's one to the wooden tag and try to attack Curry. Nope, it's not him. It's the guy who's been with him the whole time, which that's not all that surprising. Sometimes basically this stuff happens in this series where basically you follow this character who's helped him out for a few episodes, and then all of a sudden, yep, they're the ones behind it. In the case of this episode, they actually hinted at this thing in this very episode, instead of just having this thing completely come out of the blue. Because you see in the episode when they're searching the bunks, he transferred the wooden tag that basically, he's the one who took it from his bunk and put it in the other guy's bunk. Yep. And of course, the warden of the place decided to put the place on lockdown, and eventually, that because they caught him and they nailed him. Apparently, Meets off screen basically arranged that, okay, we'll hand this guy over to you in exchange. No solitary confinement with the rest of us, and the lockdown ended. And well, okay, that's perfectly fine. Got the attacker revealed, and the person in the thief who stole the wooden tag. Yeah, that's revealed. Like, okay, I'll leave a conditions. Like, and please keep a close watch on the guy in solitary confinement. Okay, and we see a brief scene with him. Sakura's in this episode. Not Sakura. Sadara, her daughter, Sakura's daughter Sadara, is in this episode for about 2 scenes. Yeah, kind of like where she's been in the last couple episodes. She just shows up a couple times, and that's really a see her. First, she's talking to the lord of the prison, briefly to get permission to talk to the guys in the environment. After that, you see her talking to the guys in the environment. And he figures out that, oh yeah, she's not really, but she's actually pretending to be a reporter, and she leaves. And that's his last scene for the whole episode. Has no interaction with Boruto and Misuke the whole episode. This episode felt very quickly paced. Like, I know that basically in story, they were trying to save on time, but man, despite the fact being a 23-minute episode, this episode felt really quick. It was by far the quickest story I have ever told. Like, okay, we need to figure out who this person is. We gotta search 3 people's bunks. Okay. And then we find out it's this guy. Nope, not him. It's actually this other guy. Like, yeah, it was really quick. I would say the only thing interesting about this episode is that, well, the warden and the lord of the prison basically are getting along a little better. It's like, okay, he'll make sure that, okay, I read your report. Please don't let this happen again. It's like, okay, I understand. And maybe I might go around leaning on him because this little thing happening. Like, nope. I'm still basically putting you on, let's just say, probation for a while. Yeah. Where that's going to go, I have no idea. But it looks like, though, next episode, we're probably going to reveal a plot point that was established back in the first episode of this arc. Okay, Kari got in this prison, and we need to figure out where the money is, so we need to figure out his secret. Okay, that's going to be the plot, looks like, for next week's episode. Like, okay, that's going to be interesting. All in all, this episode is actually pretty decent for what it is. And despite being quickly paced, we just wrap up 2 plot threads in a span of about... You would seem like we watched this episode, they wrapped this up in less than 5 minutes. Even though it was a 23-minute episode. Yep. So yeah, not much else to say about this new episode. So that's it for this particular review. Next review will be a review of the newest chapter of D Gray Man. And then a new chapter of Demon Slayer. Yep. But do you see next review? Bye.